What is going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be looking at a Moment product. This is the car vent mount with Magsafe enabled. Now, one of the benefits of having an iPhone 12 or 13 is the integrated Magsafe. Now, today we are going to see if this product is any good. Stay tuned. Alright, so here we have the Moment all unboxed. It's not much of an unboxing. Here it is. That's all it came with. A little card right here for a Moment. And a little grippy Tpu arm that securely attaches to our mount description right there. This thing screams quality. As you can tell from here, you got your Moment logo here, or your branding on each side, and your Moment logo in the middle. Now this thing is rubberized on the backing plate, so it kind of dampens your contact points every time you go ahead and mount the phone. Right in the middle, this surround right here, it's going to be metal. And right in the back, this is going to be a Tpu Clamping Arm, along with Tpu, I guess, rubberized cable management system. Now we have a cable right here. And let's take a look at how much slack it could hold. Now I'm not going to go ahead and expect much. It's a really thin design, but overall it could loop around maybe at most 2, maybe 3, kinda, not so much, maybe 3 at most, right? But even on the third loop, you're kind of pushing it. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's innovative, right, with the cable management system, but overall, just get a kind of like a decent amount of size cable for your car, right? But moving along, this is a 13 mini. So we have the vent mount here from Moment. All right, so here you go. This is a really secure fit. All right, it's not going to go ahead and remove. All right, so that's the test right there. I've been using it for quite some time and has not fallen off my vehicle the whole time. So I'm really impressed with this. I'm not quite sure if other Magsafe capable mounts are as heavy duty as this one, but this is very impressive from the start. Now let's take a look at cases. Now I have a silicone case right here from Apple that's Magsafe enabled. We are going to test it. Let's see. Okay, so just put this on. Okay, so let's go ahead and test it. Same thing. Do we have the same type of grip? Yep. So I can tell it's snappy, but it also sounds kind of dampened. So it's not like, due to that rubber lining, it's not going to go ahead and ruin the phone over time, or your case even. Or if it does ruin your case, then, that's my shake test, right? With a decent amount of force. And also, you can see it takes some effort to remove. So in general, I'm confident that this will hold the phone in place and not drop it, but I'm not as confident with this vent design, this clamp design right here, and I'll get right into it right now. All right, so let's try this out. We have the Magsafe or Moment Magsafe vent mount next to the Kenu vent mount. This is the Air Frame Pro. We are going to, if you come in the car and you're mounting on the Moment mount with the Magsafe feature, just come in the car and kind of slap on your phone, and that's about it. And from here, you're kind of good to go. For the Kenu, it's the same purpose, same procedure. All you gotta do is come in, kind of push this rung aside, or the right side, or however you mount it. Push it aside like so, push in, and it clamps onto your phone like that. All right, again, you have to kind of make sure which position your car is in to have have the rest of your car kind of provide support. But for the Kenu, it's kind of like the same purpose. However, you have to make sure the clamp doesn't touch your power button or your volume button, like right here, right? Or else it's going to go ahead and mess with your volume. So if you place it too low, it's going to go ahead and turn on your phone or mess with your volume button. If you place it too high, it's not going to provide enough support. All right, so depending on your car design, your phone design, you have to kind of mess around with it. But it becomes muscle memory either way. Right, I've used this for years. It provides great support for a phone like the S20 Ultra. But since I have the Magsafe feature right now, why not go ahead and try it? The thing about the Moment and why I was drawn to it is because I have a couple Moment products, and the fact that this comes at a premium price compared to all the other Magsafe mounted vent mounts on Amazon is the fact that I think it's going to be quality over much of the other competitors. They haven't paid me, haven't been sponsored or anything, so I bought this with my own money. But as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and just repeat the rubberized cushion right here, so it prevents any type of scuffing on your case or your phone if you're using a caseless from repeated usage. All right, it's heavy, it's metal here, it's a hefty. All right, so the fact that it's so large instead of like the smaller magnets, and also with the built-in MagSafe, you don't have to kind of search for your metal backing plate to find it. All you have to do is kind of just put on your phone. So much surface area for this that it provides a optimal grip, all right, and an optimal connection. All right. The only thing about it is I'm not sure how, in terms of long-term usage, if it is going to be loosened over time. And I'm going to go ahead and touch up on the vertical or like vertical slat designs to see if this is the same thing or it provides the same type of grip. All right. The thing about the Kenu, what I like about it, again, is the fact that it has this kind of like a vice grip type of design where you as you can see from here, it's rubberized and everything, so it's not going to go ahead and ruin your slats or your vents. And it provides such a nice like really good grip, so you don't have to worry about this coming off. Now the clamp design is not bad at all. This is tried and true, proven itself over and over, time and time again. Why? Because I used this during my S20 Ultra days, and it held a big phone like that with no problem at all. And also because of this right here. So this is, there's a clamp right here, there's no gap whatsoever, versus the gap that you see here, right? And also gap that you see on the newer Moment mount. Over time, depending on your car's AC design or the AC vents design, if you have a horizontal one or vertical slats, it will go ahead and kind of loosen over time. And from there, lessen the effectiveness of the grip. Now this one, it's old, so it doesn't really work anymore, right? Because this one always falls off. That's the problem I have with the Moment. I'm afraid over time it's gonna create the same problem. Eventually, I think inevitably it will happen. You have to really be conscious about what positioning you're putting this or where you're mounting this on your particular car. Or if your car doesn't allow you to doesn't provide you enough support, this is gonna go ahead and flop around, up and down, up and down. I have no issues with it clamping onto the phone. I think it's gonna grab onto the phone, but over time, I think, especially if you're like during vibrations, during potholes, this unit itself, along with the phone, is gonna kind of drop. And it's happened in the past with this. So my hunch is, I think, or my recommendation is probably to go ahead and adapt this design, this clamp design, into this newer Moment product. And I think that will make a perfect mount in itself. But the thing is, let's go ahead and just talk a little bit about the pros of having clamp mount design. As I said in my previous video, this is universal. So if you don't have GPS signal for your iPhone, or if you're using a older model or Android model, then this one you could go ahead and still borrow someone else's phone and get to your directions and whatnot, right? Because it will hold your phone. Versus this one, you need to have an iPhone 12 or 13 in order to have MagSafe capable, right? But I think overall, I think that is it. My final opinions versus the Kenu Air Frame and the Moment, which one do I prefer? Quite honestly, I think I might be going back to the Kenu. The Moment is great quality. Just take a look at it again. I wasn't sponsored by this video. I bought this with my own money. So opinions are genuine. I love Moment, the products, and also the customer service for sure. But I think this part of it, I don't have much of a, I don't place confidence into this. So I think over time, if they have this sort of function, this clamp, along with your MagSafe, then this is perfect, right? But I think that is about it, guys. I think if you guys have any questions about the Moment car mount vent with Magsafe, please leave a comment in the section down below. If I haven't answered all of your questions, or if there's any questions that I could answer, let me know and I'll try my best. As always, thank you for watching and take care.